All right, y'all, first things first, make sure you watch this video from beginning to end so you don't miss a single detail. As you guys know, San Diego Comic-Con is wrapping up. I think for the most part, we got all of the announcements and showcases and prototypes from SDCC that we're going to get. That being said, there is another event that is currently taking place. As far as I know, it's Wonderfest in Japan. Now, I don't know too much about this event, but I do know that there are action figure companies that come out, show off some new prototypes and displays. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. Of course, we do got a little bit of other information sprinkled in from Tamashii Nations, which I'm going to go ahead and get to that first. And yeah, we're going to talk some action figures. You guys know how these videos work. Make sure you go ahead and drop a like for your boy, as I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or you're new here, and let's get right into it. Starting things off with some SH figure arts. Here we have the very next figure in the One Piece pre-time skip line. It is none other than Roronoa Zoro, which I think is an absolutely brilliant decision. Given the fact that a lot of people were upset with the Wano arc Zoro, this is their opportunity to give us that classic look and do everything right. And for the most part, this is one of those figures that I'm not expecting to have any QC issues. As long as they don't make any weird articulation design or do anything that would be aesthetically displeasing, this figure should damn near be a solid 10 out of 10 in terms of aesthetics, articulation, and even the look of the figure. It would have been cool if we got some accessories for his attacks, but it just doesn't really seem like they're going to throw in any kind of effect pieces, man. I really wish that they would, but I'm not going to keep asking for that. So I'm truly looking forward to this one, man. As you can see, he comes with a few accessories. He comes with his swords, of course, several different hands, several different facial expressions. I love that we can get a smirking face where he has the headband on instead of just one expression where he has the sword in his mouth. And then, as you can see, he even comes with an extra faceplate for Luffy, continuing the action figure DLC. Now, I've heard this is one that's going to be going up for pre-order August the 1st, and also it is slated to release in December. That is what I've heard. I'm not entirely sure about that, but if anything changes, I am going to come back to this video. I will update a comment or leave a comment for you guys updating the status of it, and then I will pin it. So if you guys do get confused, make sure to double back to this video for clarification. Now, backtracking to two figures I discussed before, these are the SH Figure Arts Dawn to Dawn figures that were announced by Tamashii Nations, and since they announced them, I haven't really heard much information on these, but it was floating around the action figure community that these are going to be going up for pre-order on August 1st as well. And if they are, then that means I'm expecting them to also release sometime in December of 2024, which is, yes, this year. But I don't know that for a fact. It's just some information that I wanted to throw out to you guys, because for the most part, when I hear that stuff, it does come to pass. But again, if it's wrong, I will come back to this video. I'll pin a comment giving you guys the updates. So once more, just keep checking back for further details. And now moving on to the actual Wonderfest showcases. The first thing we've got on the list here is the next figure in the Buzzmod Demon Slayer line. It is none other than Tsuyuri, who is a really dope character, man. It's a perfect time to release her because she is such a badass character in the upcoming arc of Demon Slayer, but sadly we're not going to be seeing that for a while because they decided they want to make it into movies. But yeah, man, it's really showing that Buzzmod is going to see this line all the way through, man. They are not stopping, and this is one that I haven't seen a lot of people who are big fans of this character, but she is really cool. And for the most part, anyone who's been collecting the Buzzmod Demon Slayer line faithfully is probably going to pick this up regardless. At this point, I feel like they can just about put out anybody and it's gonna sell, man. So yeah, kudos to the people who are happy about this one. You guys know I did stop collecting the Buzzmod line a little while ago, but for anyone who wants this, I am happy for you guys. Be on the lookout, because once we get the promo images and pre-order updates, I will be bringing it to you guys. Now, keeping it Buzzmod, the prize for most unexpected action figure does go to Buzzmod as well, because they just showcased we are also going to be getting a powered down Kill La Kill Ryuko Matoi. Now, I haven't seen Kill La Kill in a while. It's a bit of an older anime, but it is one that was very popular with the fans, and it's quite a blast. If you haven't seen this anime, I highly recommend checking it out. It's fun with a very unique art style, and I'm glad that there are still action figure companies trying to shine some light on it. This is one, again, I'm going to pass on. I don't collect Buzzmod very much, but I do hope that they also make Sasuke and some of the other characters. If they do, I would really enjoy seeing people pose those characters around. Now, again, no details on this at the moment, but I'm expecting to hear some stuff soon. And just like I said with the last Buzzmod announcement, I will be bringing you guys that information as soon as I see it posted. Now, I'm hoping I didn't miss anything from this company, but we did get one announcement or showcase from Sentinel, who has been working on the Spider-Verse line for a few years now. We finally got a look at Spider-Punk, which this is weird for me because I still don't think that they finished all the characters from the first movie. I want to say the last one we got was Spider-Gwen, if I remember correctly, but this guy here, Spider-Punk, is actually from the second movie. So I'm assuming this is their way of telling us that they're about to transition into Across the Spider-Verse, which is fine with me, but I definitely want that updated older Miles, the older Gwen. And I do hope that they still give us Prowler from the first movie too, man. I really want a good Spider-Verse Prowler because the Marvel Legends was just a horrible figure. And so I do hope that they give us that at some points. But I will say that I am excited for this one. Now, if you guys don't know, the SH Figure Arts version did just release. And for the most part, it looks good. But I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys, man. The head sculpt does not compare to this. Even though what we're seeing is an unpainted display, it still looks leagues better than the SH Figure Arts. And so I'm going to be picking this figure up automatically. And anything else that they make from Across the Spider-Verse, man, because Sentinel really goes in with their Spider-Man figures. They are all good, every single one of them that I've picked up. So this is a release I'm definitely looking forward to. I'm sure many of you guys that collect Spider-Man figures do feel the same. And so this is one I am truly awaiting those details. Sentinel, please get to this figure with the quickness. And now moving on to the company that had the most displays from what I saw in all the images, we are talking Revoltech. And they just showcased that they are going to be giving us a 2.0 Yugi. And this right here, man, all right, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I really wanted to get my hands on the Figma, but that thing's way too expensive. And the first Revoltech Yugi figure was kind of trash, but now we've got one that looks like it is going to be outstanding. I really don't want to dive into the realm of Yu-Gi-Oh, but I do want a good Yugi / Yami figure, and this looks like it's going to be it. So I'm really going to have to pick this one up for sure. I hope that they also make another Dark Magician. I'm talking about the classic purple look, just so I can pose it alongside of him, and that'll be all I need. I don't need anything else. I just need Yugi and Dark Magician. Now, of course, if they make Kaiba, I got to get Kaiba too, because the first Revoltech Kaiba was kind of trash, and then I might have to dive back and get that Monster Arts Blue Eyes White Dragon. For the time being, we'll see. But they did showcase this, which is one I am truly excited about. Day one, I'm going to be pre-ordering this. Now, next up, they did also give us a look at their One Punch Man Saitama figure, which I discussed in my previous action figure news video that y'all didn't check out, so shame on y'all. Go drop a like on that video. I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, they did showcase Saitama, which you guys know I'm not really all that big on One Punch Man, but we did get a promo image of this guy, and I think it's literally the exact same pose as what we're seeing on display right here. I may or may not pick this figure up. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't care for the character of Saitama. I don't like gag characters that are overpowered for absolutely no reason. But if they do give us Genos, And my boy Sonic, I'm picking those up. Goro, maybe. But this one right here, I have no excitement for whatsoever. But I know you guys like this character, which is exactly why I brought you this news. Now getting into some Attack on Titan here, we have our first look at Annie Lionheart and Reiner. Now, we already knew these figures were coming because they pretty much gave us the blueprint for the first 3 figures months ago. And now that they have them on display, I'll say that these things look good. They look like Revoltech figures, but they do look good. Obviously, we haven't seen them painted yet, but I haven't really seen a badly painted Revoltech figure. So I'm expecting these to look very nice when they come out. I may or may not pick these up for review purposes. I did fold and get Aaron. I do want to see what that one's all about, but I don't know. I'm just not really excited for Titan versions of these characters. Now, I do know this is the only line making them because Figma didn't continue the line after, I believe it was Erwin, and they stopped. But yeah, I don't know. You guys, I know, are excited for these, especially with Attack on Titan having ended with that epic finale, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. For me, I again might review these and I might not. You guys tell me if y'all want to see them. And getting into the last bit of information, they did showcase their Street Fighter line, and oh my god, man, oh my god, I am loving this. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I am loving this. Now, I wasn't expecting to pick up Ryu because if you guys know how I feel about Street Fighter, I don't really care for any of the male characters, man. It's the female characters that sell me in games like Tekken, Street Fighter, King of Fighters. I just like the female characters. I don't really care for the males, but this Ryu looks good, man, and I am definitely loving that Hadouken effect, yo. It's the best looking one I've seen. It's the most different looking one I've seen out of all the companies that have made Street Fighter figures. That includes Jada Toys, SH Figuarts, and there were some other lines that made them back in the past. That Ryu looks good, man. And then I think he's wearing like a cape or something that looks like it's soft goods that's kind of tattered. This looks good, yo. This looks good. It's going to make me put the SH Figuarts back in the box because I'm definitely going to be getting this Ryu as well. The Chun-Li, woo! Queen thick thighs, y'all already know. Chun-Li was my first video game crush, so duh, I'm adding this to my collection. Like, it is crazy to even ask me if I'm going to be getting this one. Now, I don't know how I feel about the face. Like, the face looks a little... but they've got some time to tweak it, and even if it still turns out the exact way that we see in this prototype, I'm still gonna get it, bro. It's Chun-Li. Like, come on now. Like, I'm definitely gonna be getting this. And then the one that I was not expecting, Judy. I'm so glad that I didn't get the Storm collectibles because this thing looks freaking awesome, man. I'm loving the colors, first of all. I'm really loving the colors on all of these, but this Judy, yo, I'm in on this line. I'm in. Hopefully they make more characters. I think that they will, yo, but give me Cammy, give me Ibuki, give me Rainbow Mika. I know she's not in the game, I know, but give me Rainbow Mika, yo. Come on, yo. This, and that's gonna make some money because the SH Figuarts is hella expensive. So Revoltech, if you're listening to your buyers, make these characters. Make these characters, please, please. And just like that, there we have yet another action figure news video for the books. Hopefully this is it for now. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy making these. I enjoy bringing you guys this content and adding to my YouTube check at the end of the month. But man, it's getting hard keeping all of these organized. But of course, if there is more information to come out, I am going to bring it to you guys. But I could use a little break, so companies calm down just a bit. I know I was expecting to bring you guys a lot of content because it is the time of SDCC and Wonderfest, and just when it comes to events like this, there's a lot of action figure news, so that means there's plenty of content to be discussed. But overall, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, as that always helps me out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or you're new here. Make sure to hit that bell icon to be notified whenever I upload this content. And last but not least, follow me on everything you see listed in the description below to keep up with my activity outside of YouTube. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe wherever you are, and bye.